Hi everyone, I'm Debiria from Kesusica Evolutionary Empowerment and Debiria's Naturals, and I'm going to do your empowerment reading today for the full moon, July 4th or 5th. So I was shuffling in the energy of this empowerment message, and these cards came out. I'm going to give this message, and I'm still going to shuffle. However, I did a small meditation for this message, and the first card that came out was this perfection card here. And this card is all about striving for perfection actually. You are already everything you need. You are already, like, the background story of this is that this person doesn't need any makeup or anything. She's just already flawless and beautiful. And she speaks the truth all the time and believes that she's helping others by sharing her truth. However, her honesty is coming off really harsh and cruel. And it's the spirit is saying you need to be more vulnerable, not be too hard on yourself. And because you're being so hard on yourself for perfection and trying to be in the truth all the time, you're actually being harsh on others as well. And this is because you may feel alienated, or you desire to be loved for who you are. There's transformation ahead, and you're unique. You just have to accept yourself. You don't have to focus so much on knowing what's right, because the decisions that you make are right for you, but you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect for someone to love you. That's the first thing. Now, the next card that came out says, cry, you need to release. Now, in pushing so hard to be perfect, you may have held on to a lot of things. You may have let a lot of energy build up. It may not even be your energy. In helping others, sometimes we build up debris in our spirit and in our aura from other people. So if you felt hurt, it's time to look within yourself. If you felt hurt, or you felt mistreated, or you don't feel loved, then you need to release that energy that's building up inside of you, because it's causing the perfection, the beauty within you to become harsh and callous. The next card that came out, and this is my Light Seers tarot deck, I love it, it's Ace of Pentacles. And this is like the universe is saying, here's a seed. Here's a seed. But you need to decide what you want. You need to decide what you want. You need to come out of this energy of trying to be perfect all the time. You need to release. Here is a blessing for you. It's something, you've done the work. You've done some hard work. You've been helping others. But now it's time for you to decide what you want for yourself. This is a gift. What do you want as your reward? Because you've been doing things by the book. You've been doing things the right way. However, okay, you see how they're in this perfect line, and Spirit is guiding. You've been following Spirit, and Spirit's going to do things by the book for you, because you've had a loyal heart. You had a loyal heart, and Spirit's got a loyal heart towards you. And this Ace of Wands is saying, you have everything you need. This is your blessing coming. You have everything you need to manifest in the physical world, because this is the root chakra. The things you've done in the spirit realm, in your spiritual side, in your higher self, the soul work you've done, now you get it in the real world. You get it in the physical world, because this is a coin. The coin is representational of financial, earth energy, not just financial, but this same root chakra energy right here. And this wand is like saying, focus on me and manifest. This is your magic wand. The universe is giving you this for your hard work. So I don't know specifically who that message is for, but you need to stop being so hard on yourself and release this energy of being perfection all the time, because you're already perfect. You're perfectly imperfect, whoever and however you are. You're loved just being you. Now, since our last video, I want to shuffle and see. Universe, Ruach Kadesh, Holy Spirit, angels of guidance and love for our highest good. What have we mastered? What have we mastered since the last full moon? Spirit says we've mastered forgiveness. Not just forgiving others, but forgiving ourselves. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And that same thing dealing with this perfectionist, this perfection energy. Forgiveness is not only, it's not for the other person, it's for you. It's to release you from the burden of whatever feeling you have for whatever you felt was done to you or may have been done to you. We've mastered change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So, in this forgiveness energy, you're understanding that the situation can't change unless you do something about it, or you can't change unless you do something about you. You have to change yourself. You can't be stagnant. You can't just be still. You have to move on. You can't stay in that energy. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Forgive. Make the move to go forward and accept that you can't change the past. It's happened. It's over. We learn from it. We grow from it. We move on. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Okay. Loneliness. Okay. I was just talking about this with the raspberry card of perfection. You're not alone. You're never alone. You see, there's this circle of women and they're all there together with, looks like candles. They're all shining a light together. And there are all different kinds of women on this picture. It's about unity, not just in your physical family, but your soul family. You're never alone. Spirit is always with you. Your guardian angels are with you, your ancestors, your loved ones. Their energy of love is always with you. I know that I'm never alone. And envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So you don't look at what other people have, and you've mastered not being covetous and envious of other people, because we're all the same, but we all have different challenges. So you've mastered these things. You've mastered forgiveness, change, acceptance, and loneliness. Now, let's see. What will be our challenge moving forward to the next full moon, Spirit? Challenge is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So we have some fears that we're going to be overcoming, but where there's knowledge, fear disappears. So whatever it is that you are fearful of, try to get some knowledge on it. Try to get some truth, some clarity on it. That will be your challenge. Don't let the fear consume you. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Dealing with this denial, if you sit there in denial, that's what you will accomplish. You will have mastered denial. Your challenge is to discipline yourself and set your sights and your intentions on truth and clarity so that you can get over this fear. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So some people look like they're going to be going through a kind of a dark night of the soul, where you're dealing with denial, discipline, and worry. It's like an inward. You need to check yourself. Oh, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay, so what it's looking like is there's a situation that you don't have all the information on. It's giving you anxiety. And rather than focus on the fear of what that may become or what the information may hold. Is telling you to just have the discipline to set your mind to accomplish, to be worry free, and listen to and be open to listen to the other person's side of things or the other side of the situation, because this may be you're only looking at it from your point of view. Like this first card, this perfectionist, she's doing what's right, but she's only doing what's right from her point of view. And she's telling the truth, she's telling her truth. But it's harsh because something has occurred, or she's experienced something that she needs to release. She needs to cry and release. And Spirit is telling you your challenge is to that gift, that beautiful gift that you were given. You're going to have some discipline and make a decision about how you're going to use that gift. You got to do so wisely, and how you're going to proceed with handling this situation, whatever it may be that you're going through. I'm feeling like it's pertaining to relationships, not just. I'm feeling like it's pertaining to relationships, actually, really strongly, that you have to consider, even though this person may have done some things that make you feel bad or make you feel lost or alone or feel like you were not being taken into consideration, you have to be willing to see what their side of it is, because you really don't know what they were going through, especially if they haven't been communicating with you. And as I was saying that and shuffling, adversity came out. It says accept the challenges. I accept the challenges. That challenges are the best way to learn. So that's exactly what's going on. You've been having some conflict with in a relationship, but it's for your highest learning. It's for theirs as well. And Spirit said everything is gonna it's gonna work out for you. It's by the book. Spirit is leading this situation, and then there are two elephants behind there. So if this is pertaining to a relationship, then he's leading both you and this other person. Spirit is leading both you and this other person. And this pertains to any other situation, then everything's going to fall into place. It's already been pre-recorded, pre-documented, pre-written by your soul and by Spirit. And if this is, again, pertaining to a relationship, the Spirit wants you to know this person has a loyal heart, and you have a loyal heart towards this person. And what the two of you have been manifesting is going to come into the natural realm, into the 3D very soon. So that is why your challenge is denial, because you probably just can't believe that your dream is going to come true. You have to have the discipline to control your energy, because you're manifesting based off of your emotions, and you need to have some discipline, and your emotions is wrapped up in worry. Okay, advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for us? Okay. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? Ooh, lots of cards. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use them. Okay. I'm going to keep these out. Okay. Advice is rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So Spirit wants you to rewrite your subconscious by not focusing on feeling bad, but feeling good. Unhooking the past. So whatever was done to you that made you feel like you had to hold on to this energy, instead just have a good cry and release it. And you've already mastered acceptance and change and loneliness and forgiveness. So there's nothing I regret when I learned from my past. When something happens, you could just, as long as you've learned something, then no time was wasted. Everything has a purpose, and the purpose is for us to learn. Invoking self-realization. I just said that. Each breath confirms how awake I really am. So you could take that as taking time to meditate, taking mindful breaths. Mindful breaths. I was learning about consumption of anger, how the media and a lot of our conversations are so loaded with anger, and consumption is not just what we eat, physical food, is also what we eat with our eyes and ears, conversations we have, things we listen to. And re-invoking self-realization is like taking mindful breaths to be mindful of what we are taking in, mindful of the breath that you're taking to help you reconnect with yourself inwardly. And I was reading 3 mindful breaths helps you stay connected. Like the first mindful breath connects you. The second one is like, okay, this is my realization that this is what I'm doing. I'm connecting, reconnecting to myself, my higher self, and my physical body. And the third one helps you stay connected. Cultivating courage. Now, we just got through seeing a card about worry being a challenge. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Your soul knows, your higher self knows. You have to trust yourself. Embodying my soul. I have a right to be excited. Spirit wants you to be excited. Don't worry and be in denial, because you have this beautiful manifestation coming your way. Rewriting the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. Look at that. Spirit is right on point with that. Soothing impatience. There is nothing to do but wait. Wow. That pretty much speaks for itself as far as advice. So, I'm going to close this out. And I hope that this reading was helpful to you all, and that you have a blessed month.